Welcome back to the podcast, everyone. I'm Will, and I'm joined by my co-host over here, the Greeze. Can you say hello to the people, Greeze?
What's up, everybody, and all the people and everything else also. We're here. We're ready. Let's drink.
All right, so this week we have a little blind tasting sent to us by our friend Chris Propokiak.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always concerned I'm saying that wrong because I probably am.
No, when we hang out with him in Town Hall and VBN, he is often like, one of these days I'm going to teach you how to pronounce my name.
Yeah, but until that day, I'm just going to continue to say it the way that I say it.
Right, unless your name's Evans. Like if your last name is Evans
Smith
or Smith,
yeah,
I'm getting it wrong.
Yeah. So he sent us a little blind tasting, and there's cue cards, and this says A, drink A through C together and D separately. What does that mean, do you think? Because it's very specific instructions. To me, you mix them.
Okay, so you're saying we blend A, B, and C.
I don't know. What does it mean to drink together and D separately? I typically drink all of them separately.
Is he saying that D is like a curveball?
I feel like it's probably an outlier. Like he's just saying don't compare D to A through C maybe, because it's just like a fun thing.
Well, we've got enough here. We could probably do both ways.
But I have a good palate warmer for us. This is from Mark and Kim Schwartz.
Oh.
They sent us this.
This checks out.
No, this is
what do you think about my beard?
This is what they call the Bad Four Roses.
Oh, yes.
So this is a OBSO 113.2 proof store pick that they said is not good. And Kim and Mark are both big fans of Four Roses. So we'll do this as a palate.
Who isn't?
You said, what do I think of your beard? It looks like a hobo clown. It's so dark, and also the gray of your hairline is still peeking out. I just looked at you last week, and it was Silver Fox edition going on,
right?
And now
the before and afters are shocking.
So dark,
they're so shocking. And I sent Will a picture when I just got done painting it on.
Yeah, I'll never unsee.
No, it looked plastic. It looked like I had a plastic beard over my face.
Yeah, it didn't look great. It looks significantly better, but I do think
the mustache is still darker than everything else. Have you noticed that?
No, I think that's just because of shadowing from like your nose and things.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's necessarily darker. The what does throw me off though is that it stops.
The silver,
it's very stark. Where the beard coloring stops, and where the salt and pepper.
My wife was in charge of blending.
Well,
and we both know she doesn't blend well.
I was about to say, I don't know that blending is her strongest suit.
She actually,
that's her blending.
I've got some bottles over there that I'm saving for a Nook party, a bottle kill Nook party, where we all bring like bottles that have 2 or 3 ounces left, and we're going to spin a wheel, and whatever you land on, you have to finish that bottle. Lauren Legitimate came up to me and she was like, "Why are these here?" And I was like, "Oh, they're for a Nook party that I'm going to plan." "When's that Nook party?" And I was like, "I was going to ask you about that, like when we can do it." And then she was like, "Can I not just combine all these together?" And keep in mind, there is a Kettle One peach over there that I don't know how it got there. That is not mine.
And she was planning on blending that into everything.
100%. She didn't know.
She may not be wrong though.
She didn't know. Peach vodka?
I mean,
mixed with Fireball?
I don't know how much is
left.
There's
Fireball over there.
I don't know how much is left of it.
I loved our Fireball conversation so much.
It was good. Last week it was a solid conversation.
Yeah. And I touched you.
It happens. I touched you last week. So
right.
This is we're just building attention and drama. For those of you listening,
they touch each other.
For those of you listening, the Grease's beard conversation.
You can't see it, guys.
Right. It was real silver last week, and this week it is
dark brown.
Yeah,
like real dark,
chestnut,
like coffee.
Yeah,
it looks like
it does look like you used some coffee grounds and just kind of rubbed it on your face to dye
like
it.
Dark. It's not stained. A medium roast. It's dark roast.
It looks stained. It doesn't look dyed. It looks stained.
Oh, dude! If people don't go to YouTube, it'll be shocking because.
Like I gotta see this stained face.
Right, exactly. If we're giving them any reason to go look at our YouTube channel, that's it.
All right, let's nose this Bad Four Roses before to open up our Palate.
Okay, I don't smell bad Four Roses.
No, it smells fine.
Yeah.
It smells adequate. It doesn't have anything like popping crazy, but it doesn't smell bad. Now, here's my question also. Does bad mean just not stellar?
Right.
Right? Like,
well, here's the deal.
Or is it like
I have
repulsive?
plenty of Four Roses opened. And by plenty, I mean somewhere else.
I see no open Four Roses of the 26 or so that are
Here's
sitting
one right
there.
here. Which one is this?
Oh, that's BS and Bourbon.
Oh, yeah, this is
Oak and Thieves.
Pour one for George. Pour one for George from the oakandthieves.com barrel group club program. I can see what they were
I can see why they say this is bad. Yeah. Here's the thing. Four Roses it's got a bitter aftertaste.
Real bitter.
Really bitter.
And
not a good aftertaste.
Way more corn than I'm used
and
to.
by aftertaste, I mean finish, but yeah.
Here's the deal, man. There's bad barrels out there.
They're right. This is not a solid one. And like, if you were to pay, because like Four Roses barrel picks are like $80, $90.
Just down that real quick. We're going to pour it light.
Yeah, because I would if I got home and I paid $90 for that, I'd be disappointed. She's
okay.
Right. Mark's
now,
right.
We know
Kim's right.
for a fact this Four Roses is a banger.
Yeah, that is bitter. It's
so
a real bitter finish.
It is really bitter.
It's like
it's
when
not good.
No, when you have like a pecan, like a fresh cracked pecan, and there's some of like the filler around the shell. You ever had that? It's very bitter. You know what I'm talking about?
I mean, I
bitter
used to
part
crack
of
my own pecan,
and there's like a little soft stuff that kind of is in the middle.
In the middle, yes.
In between like the ridges.
Yeah.
If you ever eat that part,
yeah,
it's very bitter.
Okay, I don't eat that.
Well, you're not supposed to. You're supposed to like clean it off.
Okay, so I will say this: the bad Four Roses was totally fine on the nose.
Yeah, the nose. I was like, what are they talking about?
Right,
so pretentious.
Right, Kim and Mark are like so pretentious. But the palate, the biggest thing to take away from that is definitely it's bitter.
Yeah, in a really bad way.
Try that. 100% Mark and Kim, you were right. That stuff doesn't even remote.
Oh, no, this is a whiskey.
Right.
This right here is a bourbon.
Well, some would say that Four Roses is a whiskey. This one's a bourbon.
Well, these are also similar. They're the same yeast strain, different mash bill, but this was OBSO and the pouring for George's OESO. So,
yeah. Which, let me go ahead and tell you something. I've had killer OBSO.
Which, remember how you said this is more corn, and the B is the higher rye, I believe.
It felt, I think I was getting it with the youngness. I think it was a little bit younger.
It is not.
What is it?
Oh, I thought it had an age on here. My apologies.
Well, it's typically anywhere from 8 to 11.
I thought for some reason I saw 10 years on here, but I opened up, my birthday was this past weekend. I opened up on my birthday a Four Roses pick that I had done a trade for. It was like a short barrel that I've had for a while and was looking for a fun time to open it. So I opened it on my birthday.
How short?
It doesn't say. It just says it's a short barrel. Like they just called it short barrel.
So it could not be short, really.
I mean, I don't have the data.
Or it could be like 10 less than normal.
Yeah, I don't know. It just says short barrel.
Short. Print it. Short barrel.
Yeah.
Boom. Marketing. We're good.
Right. I assume that they weren't needing to just market it.
Why don't you like the name Tater?
I think it's stupid sounding.
It's just stupid sounding.
I'll say that actually, it goes back to the
with the condescending.
No, the blue collar
bourbon.
No, the blue collar comedy guys.
Oh,
and what's his name?
Ron White Tater Salad. They call me Tater Salad. Oh yeah.
While I love Ron White, I hate potato salad being called tater salad. I hate it for some reason. It's like nails on a chalkboard calling potato salad tater salad.
Have you talked to your therapist about this?
I've not. It's like something that should be dug into. But for some reason, that's always bothered me.
Nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah. I think that there are certain things that people say are Southern, and then they become like a Southern in joke, but instead of it being like really Southern, it's just lazy. Like, I don't think, I mean, yes, there are plenty of people that said tater salad.
Well, I hate congrats because it's lazy.
Sure. Similar thing. I think that tater salad was not a very prevalent thing. And then Ron White saying, they call me tater salad, then everyone calls it tater salad.
I thought his kid was called Tater Salad.
No, it was one of his aliases. It was like the whole joke was that he got like pulled over or something, or he was getting arrested as a college student or something. They're like, do you have any aliases? And he said, they call me Tater Salad. It's a great joke.
Right.
But everyone referring to potato salad or as tater salad bothered me. And so I think it's some weird, and that people are watching this and be like, you have some issues, buddy.
Right.
Like that this bothers me. But I think tater sounds stupid. I hate it.
Okay.
I just think it's stupid.
Okay.
And everyone
the
uses it against.
Holds strong though.
Does it? Because everyone calls everyone a tater for something.
100%.
And that's just stupid.
Right.
I'm tired of the negativity. I want positivity. I want to lift people up.
Yeah. I mean, it's like stuff that I've done. Like the bear, what was the Don't Tread on Me? What was that thing again?
American Barrels.
American Barrels.
Are they still around or did they go out of business?
I have no idea. This, like, I'm full-fledged tater, dude.
Yeah, okay. This is the least surprising thing that you've said to everyone listening and watching this. They're like, yeah, the phrase was built around people like you, Grease.
100%. Yeah. And dude, I'll chase some Blanton's. Why not?
I was in a liquor store on Friday night.
The Derringer.
Yeah, you did chase that, and I got
I got 2 of them.
Right. Merry Christmas.
So stupid.
Yeah, no, that's not what you got. You bought both of those. Yeah, I thought for some reason
I've bought everything.
Your mom did ask if you needed the Derringer with the pistol or Lusty Claw, and
yeah,
I did her a favor.
I love the fact that she goes into a liquor store and those are the only 2 options that she puts forth to you because she likes the bottle.
Right.
Mama Greeze is a tater.
Well, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree because you already owned 50% of that equation.
Well,
for the exact reason.
Didn't I own a Lusty Claw back in the day and then I gave it away?
You did not.
Okay.
Yeah. Who did you give it away to?
Some tater, man.
I'm going to give you something real nice.
Some scallop taters. Dude, there's so many different types of taters.
Potatoes.
There's so many different kinds of potatoes.
Potato.
You got potatoes.
What's taters? Hobbitses. That's in Lord of the Rings.
Taters.
He says we could go. Samwise Gamgee goes, I could go for some taters right now.
Some stew.
And Gollum goes, what's taters, hobbitses, in his little Gollum-y voice. What's taters, hobbitses? Like that. And then he says, potatoes, fry them, mash them, put them in a stew. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to throw you for I can't. Let's go to A.
I can't get past what just happened.
I know. I'm trying to mess with you tonight.
All right. So, are we blending them first?
No. I think we should at least give it a fair shake because we don't know. We don't know what the rules are.
Yeah, the rules are a little squirrely.
There are no rules. All right. This is A. Do we do it? I guess
love water.
We probably don't do a reveal after each.
Yeah, don't.
Because if there's like a theme, we may know.
Oh, okay. Piney.
Ooh,
little pine.
This could, it's almost like pine, like rye, like double
rye pine.
That has that kind of pine. Sometimes.
You know what this smells like?
What's this smell?
This smells like our double oaked rye from Starlight.
Yeah.
Oak and Thieves, baby. Oakandthieves.com. Snag those picks.
I wish we knew that if there was a theme or not.
This is Christmas.
I don't think it's a rye, though.
Are you sure?
I get more corn on the palate.
I'd say this is a rye.
Ooh, there's a smokiness on the finish.
This is a fabulous whiskey.
Oh, wow. There's a lot of layers to this.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, dude, here's what just happened. Are you ready for what just happened?
Now, you tell me, Greeze.
We were invited to a kid's birthday party. Now, we are adults, okay? But we were invited. Will and the Greeze were invited to a kid's birthday party, and there was a giant ball pit.
Yeah.
And we jumped in the ball pit, and we are celebrating, okay? We're just throwing balls up in the air, okay? And they happen to be all green because we're drinking rye.
Sure.
And we're just super excited. This feels like a rye ball pit just exploding in your mouth, not like Pop Rocks. Ball pits.
Different. Yeah. I think it's probably 115 proof, around that range. It's got some heat on it.
Lower.
I don't think so.
I think it's lower. I think we're messing with 105.
I think you're wrong.
That's great.
I'd almost make a wager on the proof of this.
Really?
It's around 115.
Wow.
Give or take.
Let's see what this is. Why would he send us our own picks, though?
I don't think he did. That's 109.
It's 109. I think drink's great.
I don't know. I can't. This is weird because it's got smoky. It's got wood influence. So It doesn't drink super young, but there is a little bit of non-off-putting graininess to it.
I'm going rye.
Oh, man.
It's got that spice to it.
See, it doesn't have the spice. It has the flavor, but the spice that kind of tickles
I think this is a little bit older,
tongue.
An older rye that you're picking up on some sweet notes.
Okay.
I bet this is like a 7-year rye.
Interesting. How bizarre.
How bizarre. I'm Matt Madness champion. I'm
not anymore.
There's no way I get past the first round this year. I just haven't drank that much.
Right, but how many times have you cheated recently? Like, I mean,
what do you mean recent?
That's how you win. So you're like, I haven't drank that much. That's not how you won. You won through
the first year
cheating.
I had like 5 bottle guesses. I was a regular Cameron Leach.
I don't understand what you. I understand the name and bottle guesses.
He guessed a lot of bottles. He had a crazy score in the finals.
Okay,
crazy.
It smells similar to me.
It does. It does smell similar.
He sent 3 of the same thing, A through C, and then D is completely different. This one smells more bourbony, though. It smells similar, but more bourbony.
It smells bourbony, but I'm getting rye on the palate.
Could it be a high rye bourbon?
I don't know. Feels rye.
No, that's not a rye. That's a bourbon whiskey. It may be high rye, but that is a bourbon whiskey.
I would say it's high rye.
That has a good mouthfeel.
I can get behind you that it's a bourbon. I can get behind it.
There are definitely. I
don't necessarily agree with it.
There are similarities between the first two. So I'm wondering, are
same distillery?
Yeah.
Gotta be.
So maybe he's doing like some store picks.
Some Starlights?
I don't know.
I don't know why I'm bent on.
I don't know why you're bent on it.
Like, can he throw us for a loop?
I don't think so. I mean, yes, of course he can.
Right.
All right.
I swear if it's Oak and Thieves picks, everybody's going to think I looked at the answers.
Well, I brought them over, and you didn't even know we were doing this, so fair. I'm just saying I'll vouch for you. All right, this is C. Trying to.
Well, why do you think it's important to do stuff blind?
I don't know if I think it's important. I want to be honest with you. I think it's just fun. I think it's a drinking game.
No, but I think it's important for your like whiskey journey to kind of clue you in on things that you like and don't like.
I think it's
like
sure.
that's where it comes in handy. It's
think
because
if
like you can label shop all you want,
right?
But until you go blind and you taste it and be like, some people end up liking,
that's fair.
Random stuff.
Agree with that. That it's important to maybe steer you away from like label chasing or thinking you've got to have something, and maybe you can experience some whiskeys that you really like that biasy, or the ones that you're like, I really don't like this. And the bias of what the label and marketing and everything on the shelf is thrown out. So sure.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I enjoy it mostly as a game. Like I think it's an activity.
Well, but see, we've already, yes. And I think that's because we've been doing this for 7 years.
Yeah.
And we're probably to that stage.
And I'm definitely worse
but going
at
blind,
playing it as a game than I am at finding things I like better than others. Like it's a tough game. It's not It's not an easy party trick.
Right.
But what you're saying also of using it to differentiate between things you like, things you don't like, labels, high end, things that are oddly overpriced, like all those, when you can compare them and all that stripped away from you. One thing I do have some issue with is like in my own mind using like the dark Glencairns.
Oh yeah.
As I love to drink out of those because they're fun, but I do think the color and the way it hugs the glass, I think all of the aesthetic, it's a part of the drinking experience. So I think you do sometimes
Whiskey Weekend, we use black ones because it's,
Yeah. For just like cool factor.
Well, and like you can hide.
Oh, right. Volume.
Like I put water in mine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 100%.
You think I'm joking?
Yeah.
I put water because everybody's just like, oh man, try this.
And you're like, you got a full glass, bud. You can't. Gotta finish it.
Yeah, man, I gotta finish this first.
The other good trick of it,
you can shoot it.
And this isn't to be like rude, but like you can die pretty quickly if you drink everything that everyone wants you to taste at Whiskey Weekend.
Yes.
And so
whiskytainment.com, by the way.
Us being kind hosts don't want to be turning people down or picking favorites of whose whiskey we want. So sometimes we have to play a couple little parlor tricks.
What do you got in there?
Glencairn.
What do you got in there? Oh, it's blonde. Yeah, no.
Or my favorite is, I don't have a glass. I got to go find one. Like, don't have a glass on you.
Well, then they'll just say, shoot it from the bottle.
No, he's like, I don't do that. Yeah. Germaphobe. True. I haven't drank out of that bucket yet. Cheers.
Well, that's unfortunate.
To see.
All right, this smells, honestly, it smells pretty similar, except it's barrel proof.
And I bet
this is the highest proof.
Washing my glass out. So, but I mean, it could still linger some.
The palate on this one.
Now, this one confuses me. This one is
this has got that tea note.
My mouth is watering. This is a bourbon. This is a bourbon.
Yeah, no,
but it has some of that pine to it as well. It doesn't have the smokiness. B had the cool smokiness.
A.
Was it A that had the smokiness?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'll tell you this, blind, I like all three of these better than that bad Four Roses.
Dude, this is like going to In-N-Out Burger and getting a double animal style.
Okay, because it's so saucy. It's got a sauciness to it.
No, it's just like something I would seek after.
Oh, that's not where I thought you were going.
Where do you think I was going?
Like flavors.
Oh, I'm not saying a whiskey tastes like animal style. I'll go animal style on this whiskey.
Yeah. Saucy, like I was saying.
Saucy.
All right, now we got to blend them all. Because it says drink them together.
Right.
So.
All right, just a little dab. A little dab will do you. Oh, that's the separate one.
See,
So all the same distillery.
I think they are all the same distillery. What could this be? I feel like he has a wide portfolio of things he likes. Oh, could it be Hogback?
I don't think so.
Because Hogback is bourbon, but with the aspen, could that be the pine that we're getting?
Aspen hardwoods. Those are a thing, right? They have to be.
I think it's heartwoods, maybe.
Aspen heartwoods?
Hardwood like flooring?
Hardwoods?
You said hardwoods, right?
Aspen heartwoods.
That's what I said.
Yes.
Right. Which one were you saying?
I don't know.
Okay. Ooh, there's a mint note. Maybe this is a rye.
Yeah, a ton of rye.
Oh, that's it. That's the ticket. That's real good.
That is real good.
Yeah. All right. Do we want to?
You can tell that third whiskey is the one that's making it oily.
Oh, for sure.
And clinger. Stage 5 clinger.
All right. Do we want to do the final one or the D that we're supposed to do separately, or do we want to start revealing? Let's do the A. Let's reveal the A's. Because it says we can do D separately. All right.
All right. So let's rank them.
Okay. I'm
going 3, 1, 2.
CAB.
Yeah.
Me too.
Okay.
Ooh. Cab.
Oh. This is the first time we're on the same
All right.
page.
So C. Let's reveal first. Okay.
Hogback, Oak and Aspen, Oak and Thieves pick, 123.6 proof.
So C, the one we like the best, was our Hogback pick.
Okay, so I swear on my life.
It was the Oak and Thieves pick.
Hang on.
So maybe it is all three.
Okay.
But,
do A now.
Okay.
Do A. This is the one I guess is the Oak and Thieves rye.
Oh, okay. I know the theme now. This is Hogback, Oak and Aspen total wine pick. So I bet these were all three Hogback picks.
Okay, so
that was
I'm so thankful we did ours first place.
I know. I mean,
which checks out. I mean, we picked the whiskey.
And this is Hogback. B is Hogback, Oak and Aspen. DeVaco pick, 120%. Okay. By the way, look at the proof. None were 105.
No, none of these
drank
123.6 on C, 123.6 on A, which is odd.
Yeah.
Those are exactly right. And then 121.6 on B. None of them, absolutely none of them drank like 120.
Nah, they drank like 115.
Okay, whatever. I mean, I was in the 110 range.
No, you said 105.
Well, for the first one.
Oh, that's fair. And you said that one's higher proof. That's crazy. I am glad we picked, because you know what? It is a remarkable pour.
Oh, it is.
It is a remarkable pour.
It is.
OakenThieves.com.
Oak and Aspen, Oak and Thieves pick. Which one is that one?
It's the Hogback.
Oh, yeah, it's over there on the floor.
What do you mean, what one is it? It says at the top, Hogback.
I know. I don't know why.
So it does have the Aspen Heartwoods.
Do you realize what just happened? I just thought it was our pick, and so I was like, oh, it could have been the Starlight, only because of the Oak and Thieves theme. However,
it wasn't the Oak and Thieves.
It was a Hogback theme, and I got confused.
All right, let's do the D. Jump clap. Jump clap. Jump clap.
D stands for deed.
Do the deed.
Do the deed.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ooh, now this is a rye. Spicy.
I want to know how much rye was in our Hogback.
We have the mash bill somewhere. Stop hitting the table. It's obnoxious.
I know.
It's loud in my ears.
Look at my beard. God, it's
hobo clown.
It's so chocolate.
This smells like rye.
It's 100% rye. It's the most rye thing I've had all day.
That's really good.
I'm getting a higher malt. Yes, I am.
No, he's not.
It's young. No, it's not young.
I don't know if it's young or not, but it's really good. And
I bet this is at least 10% malted barley.
It's higher proof. It's higher proof than those.
Or it drinks it.
It drinks it. That's fair.
Right, because
I have no idea if it actually is or not.
That is a curveball, buddy.
Yeah.
I
have no idea what this is, but it's a rye and it tastes really, really good. And I would drink the heck out of it. Mm-hmm. Want me to open it? Anything else? Not like spearminty rye.
That's my first note.
Maybe it is spearminty rye. There's something else going on to it, though. There's something else there. What else is there?
Spearmint.
Maybe just caramel, like the sweetness of the barrel. So maybe it's like a 6-year rye or something. It's not like grassy or dill. Yes, you're right. It is more spearmint, but it has none of those like earthy tones, right? I get barrel influence. It's sweeter.
I get a slight hint of grass.
But you get
slight.
Is it sweeter or is it earthier?
It tastes sweet, but I'm getting earthier notes.
See, I'm not getting earthy notes. I'm getting a lot more what I would think is age, barrel influence.
I'm getting a tinge of grass.
I'm not.
In a great way. I'm also getting like tea.
Cow.
And tea leans earthy to me.
I get that because it's tannic. Yeah. All right.
What do we got?
All right. You want me to reveal? Mm-hmm. Hogback Eclipse. This is their rye whiskey finished in rum barrels.
That's why it's sweeter.
129.6 proof. I had one of these at the fishing trip with Ty.
Yeah.
That was like 140. Some of these Hogback Eclipse are over 140 proof.
I want to pick a Hogback Eclipse.
They're good. The question is the rum barrel, is it a bigger size? Like, are you going to end up with a ton of whiskey? Like cognac barrels are a lot larger. You know what I mean?
Are you sure that
rum barrels are normally used?
They just fill the one barrel. They put the one barrel in that rum cask.
No. Well, I think rum casks are a lot of times use whiskey barrels, right? But like the Belle Meade, when they would do the cognac finished, they have huge, giant.
Cognac is huge.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So I was just making sure it wasn't.
Yeah.
That. But
wine barrels are huge. Wine barrels are huge. Cognac is huge.
That's a hitter.
Armagnac.
That's a hitter.
Oh, it's fabulous.
Yeah.
It's fabulous. I still would prefer C.
Well, yeah.
out of all of them. And then A. I would go C, A, D, B.
I think I'm C, D, A. I love that. That was really good.
No, it's great.
All right, let's do it. Just a
scotch.
Just a touch. And then to compare to the...
Oh, yeah. Oh.
It's got honey to it.
Oh.
It's got honey, and it's got the
it just
mouthfeel.
Stays on your mouth.
Yeah. That is probably one of the most surprising whiskeys I'm
just so glad it's ours.
Oh, I know, that's what I mean. Like when
I have like 4 bottles of it.
When we first tried it, it was like, this is different.
Oh, 100%.
This is special.
Well, when I first tasted Hogback, which we need to do a video on this.
Yeah,
we need to do a video on just Hogback in general, because diamond in the rough.
Right.
And when I tasted this at Whiskey Weekend Batch 4, James brought it to me. He did it to me blind, and I said, "Is this our Four Roses pick?" And he goes, "Nope. This is 4 years old." And I was like, "This is 4 years." It drank 10 to 12 years old.
Yeah.
It drank 10 to 12 years old. That's what I guess. I guess it was a Four Roses pick. And no, he's like, "This thing's called Hogback," and Chris brought it.
And it was so cool because you had bottles of Hogback here just sitting here at your house prior to that. You could have been the one to reveal it to James.
Oh,
you got to try this. Yeah.
Yeah, but those were the regular offerings.
Pretty dang good.
Yeah.
I would say
Hogback is doing some great things.
It's cool too because Graham, that's the master distiller, he like uses some Scotch methods to make a bourbon, and then he also takes from Colorado, the aspen. And so there's this kind of like, I mean, it's almost like alchemy. Like what he creates is like a little bit of Scotland, a little bit of Colorado, a little bit of Kentucky, you know,
making like a tri-tip. I'm like, I'm going to do a dry rub.
Yeah. I mean,
Garlic
it is.
sauce,
It's like
a
he's got a secret sauce that's different than what anybody else is doing. And I like it.
Yeah. I don't know what he's doing, but for a 4-year-old to taste 10 years.
What's remarkable is that none of these did we drink and say, oh, this tastes really young.
100%.
All of these were like,
and I bet these are 4 years old.
Some maybe even younger than that.
Some might be younger.
I think on our, I don't know what the actual age statement is on ours.
I think ours was 4 years old.
But on the bottle, because of the labeling laws, like he's not running new labels for every one like of those picks. And some of the whiskey he's putting out is 2 years. Yeah. It says on the bottle, aged at least 2 years. So it's even carrying an age statement of 2 years. And so some of these could have been.
But I could also see him just keeping that label on there because it's truthful. But right, like a mom and pop shop like that, like they're not going to spend more money on. Now it's 5 years old.
Well, no, but you don't. If you get it to 4 years and all your product is 4 years straight whiskey, you don't have to have an age statement at all.
Oh, you just call it straight bourbon whiskey?
You don't know this?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
You know they're getting rid of that.
No, they're not.
They're not getting rid of it, but it's changing.
Yeah, we don't have enough time to get into that today.
Okay. I'm not going to get into it.
And that's not for bourbon either.
Okay, well, I don't know, Will.
I know, that's what I was saying.
I just saw things online.
There is a thing. I was thinking about doing a FOIA request on it and trying to get some of the for the show.
Can we file a FOIA?
Yeah, easily. I mean, now we probably just gave that idea away, but
no. If anybody knows about FOIAs, we know about FOIAs.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing a FOIA request.
Can I do an advocacy campaign?
I mean, sure. Pay for our legal bills when we screw something up.
Oh my gosh, we could totally fundraise on that though. We could.
So yeah, I'm thinking
we're taking it to the TTB.
I want to see what the communications were and like why they decided to do it now.
Like, how many days do they have to respond?
30
days. Yeah. We need to get on it right now.
Well, yeah.
We need to file it tomorrow because it'll be before this episode comes out.
Sure. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Right.
Well, I've got a week.
You've got a week. Which means Saturday you'll file the FOIA.
All right. Well, we didn't really plan for a 15 today.
We didn't plan for a 15, but we did the D.
Did drink quite a few things. He also sent us a bunch of nice.
What about Oak and Thieves? Why don't we do one of the Oak and Thieves things?
We could do that.
Let's keep it themed.
Ooh.
What?
There's a Parker's Heritage Collection sample in there.
What? From who?
From Chris. He sent 4 other samples too.
Okay, well let's
let's do Oak and Thieves.
Let's do the 15 on the Parker's Heritage.
Yeah.
Parker's Heritage.
Heavy char.
Heavy char. Okay. Hit the music.
All right.
I haven't had the heavy char yet. Everybody's had it except for me.
HCW. Is this the? Let's see.
Heavy char whiskey.
Well, no, but they did a bourbon and they did a rye. Parker's Heritage. Heavy char. Is it a heavy
Notice
char
that he skimped on us, dude. Look at this little bitty sample of this one. He's like, I can't go full tilt 2-ounce sample with these guys for this one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right, wait, we gotta text him.
Why do we gotta text him?
To know which one it is.
Okay.
All right, yeah, I'm doing it.
While you do that,
Wait.
I'm at least gonna pour what this is, and I'm gonna start nosing it. I just gave you wait, no. We're gonna do the full boat here. We're going to do the full boat.
Full boat.
Full boat, what's up? By the way, YouTube audience, this is not going to go on the podcast feed. We actually just dipped the music right there, and then we come out of it when we kind of come back. So you're kind of seeing the in-between, which is not necessarily an in-between because sometimes we'll just go down and then come right back up. Thus, some say we never left.
Yeah, we can chit-chat, though, while we wait for him to respond because I texted him.
You texted him. Thoughts still on the 10 Cup 14? I think it's one of the best 86 proof contemporary releases out there.
We should do
Period.
A marathon of 86 proof whiskeys.
Dude, that one, I don't know, man. There's some turkey that's like that. But that's what I'm saying. Like in today's, like who's releasing an 86 proof whiskey?
He just responded.
1783.
It's W. It's for wheat. It's a wheated bourbon.
Oh, wheat.
Oh, wait. Where's the heavy char wheat? Hold on. He sent us 2. Dadgummit. Next week.
What happened? Heavy char bourbon. So we're doing the heavy char wheat.
Yep.
He sent us 2 Parker's Heritage?
Right.
How does he get these things? He's in Colorado. It's not like he's like next door to Heaven Hill.
In a Colorado Rocky Mountain high. You ready?
Yeah.
And we're back from the 15.
Some say we never left, Will.
Yeah, so Chris sent us, he actually sent us 2 Parker's Heritage, heavy char bourbon and heavy char wheat.
Color sick.
This is from 2021. So this has been around a minute. It's 11 years old, 51% wheat, 37% corn, 12% malted barley. This it's essentially like the Bernheim wheat whiskey, aged as the which is 7-year-old. This is 11 years old in a heavy char barrel. So a little bit different than what you would get from that. So
it smells lovely.
The heavy char is it's aged in a special barrel that were charred for 90 seconds instead of the traditional 40 seconds. 75 barrels make up this release. This is from their press release.
This is fantastic.
It smells like
sex.
Well, yeah. Buttered popcorn is what I was going to say, but both are similar.
Dude, Palate's not far off from buttered popcorn.
Because it's got
just taste it. You're going to taste it for 2 minutes.
I just want to smell it. It smells so daggum good.
Well, you've got a full half ounce because freaking Chris skimped.
No, but he sent us 2.
I understand what he did.
2 different ones. Okay, this is, this one.
One is not like the other, Will.
This one's real nice.
This one is real nice.
You're the buttered popcorn.
Yeah, holds up
on the palate. Now it's sweet. It's not too that heavy char. I was afraid was going to have too much bitter, too
100%,
much sulfur.
100%.
Not there. Not
there.
Dr.
Pepper note.
The nose is the
which has 23 flavors. That's a wild card. That's like the what's the wizard card in Cards of Humanity or whatever it's called.
Cards Against Humanity.
Cards Against Humanity. There's a wizard card that's like the wild card. This is the wild card.
Yeah. And this is going to turn a lot of people off. It reminds me of the buttered popcorn Jelly Belly.
You're disgusting.
That's a good one. I like it. I'm a freak.
It's not good. It's not. You are freakish. You're not a freak. You're freakish. You like the popcorn Jelly Belly? Are you out of your dadgum mind?
I don't want a whole sack full of them, but every once and again, I'll dabble in it. Licorice? No. Throwing those jokers in the trash.
Right.
But buttered popcorn?
Have you ever done like the mystery, like one of them could be like cherry and the other one could be like cowpea?
Oh, it's not cow pee, but those are the Harry Potter themed ones. They're
whispering lizard guts.
No, there's like barf, vomit. There's vomit. There's booger. There's
oh gosh,
there's quite a few of them. Burning
if I
bots or something like
tasted
that.
a booger or a
okay, first of all,
throw up Jelly Belly,
what?
I would vomit. I would.
Booger, not that bad. Because you know what? If
you've had them before. You've had them before.
Everyone's eaten them. But also, if you cough up phlegm, you're tasting a pre-hardened booger. You're tasting liquefied booger. It's just snot, man. But on the other hand, vomit.
Yeah, but if you
putrid.
Suck it in behind your tongue, you don't really taste it.
No, I'm talking about like a cough. Like if you cough up phlegm. If you got it's in your chest. We're talking about not sinus infection.
Oh,
We're talking
gosh.
It's moved down.
Okay. So, but sinus infection in that regard would be like it tastes like a multivitamin. So
this is so good.
Are you saying that Jelly Belly tastes like a multivitamin? That would be the worst.
I don't know what the booger one tastes like, to be honest with you, because you know what?
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
You know what I don't do?
Disgusted.
If I've got jelly beans, I don't want to mess around.
No, dude.
I don't want to make a mistake.
Oh, dude, give me fruit punch or something. Something good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the jelly bean bar and I'm just go all the ones I like. You ever do the recipes they have on the back, like 2 vanilla and 1 cherry equals Dr. Pepper? You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, they have recipes.
Well, yeah.
Chocolate and
like
cherry.
Blueberry cream pie or something?
Chocolate-covered cherry. Blueberry cream pie. They have that one, too.
Yeah. Okay. So it's blueberry, vanilla, and like brown sugar.
Buttered popcorn. Just eat a couple of those.
What is this voice? I don't even know. Like,
I don't even know either.
You're not even imitating anybody.
I've done 2 voices tonight. I did Gollum and that weird one about the Jelly Belly.
That's just freebasing
Mr. Jelly
impressions right now.
Just Mr. Jelly Belly. Oh, you don't do the recipes on the back? You know what recipes don't include? Licorice.
Oh, right.
Throw them out. Throw them out. All right, buy bar pass on this. I mean, you're gonna spend a pretty penny.
Yeah. So here's what I would pay for it. You ready?
Yeah.
$1.99
for a bottle of it. I think retail's like $150, so you'd pay a premium.
I'd pay a premium for it.
It's good. What would you tell people to pay at a bar for it? That's an interesting question.
$20 to $25.
You're not going to find it for that in a bar. I'd say pay $50. I'd pay $50, and you probably still aren't going to find it in a bar.
I would not pay $50 for that.
I think this is a unique enough pour that it'd be a fun experience to do.
I would not pay $50 for that.
All right, fine.
Not at all.
Well, thank you, Chris, for producing this episode. You get the honorary executive producer credit tonight. And thank you for the whiskey that you sent in many forms. And we're gonna keep
Sim Salzman also sent us a ton of things, and I just need to bring that up here. That I'm sorry, Sim.
I do want to say something. And this is for everyone. All you jokers who thought it was a good idea to reach out to Greeze to send him something. Chris Propokiak, or however you say it, has sent Greeze things that we still have not done on the show. He sends them to me, and the very next week, it is the topic of the show. So we have a PO box that you can send stuff. Never send it directly to Grease's house. That in and of itself is a black hole. It's an abyss. It will never be found again. So if you're really interested in us trying something, this is the guy.
Yeah,
this is the one.
Reach out to Will. He'll get you the address. He'll make it happen. We need somebody to produce a game. That would be fun.
We kind of did again, but like Mark and Kim did. That was super fun.
Yes, that was fun. Yeah.
I'll bring over the little bit left of those samples and do the game again. They were so good.
I want to do I want to do like a blind challenge against you, like where we do proof, distillery, age.
I like that. I'm just texting my buddy Chris.
Mash bill. You're just texting with the Chris.
Yeah.
With the Chris. Well, Will, thank you for bringing those samples. I don't know.
Thank you, Chris, for it. Everybody, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. If you're listening on the podcast app, 5-star rating and review. It really helps, whatever podcast app you're using. And if you want to see Grease's hobo clown beard, go over to youtube.com/thepodcast. Check out the video version of this. We're having a lot of fun.
Hit the thumbs up, baby.
Do that. Subscribe. Ring the bell. All that is good and free to do and helps us out. But if you want to send $5 in the mail, that's a throwback. Go to patreon.com/thepodcast and support us there. If you want to come to Whiskey
Week. To say that.
If you want to come to Whiskey Week, that was the best marketing campaign we ever did.
If you want to send us $5 in the mail.
Yeah, go to patreon.com/thepodcast. If you want to send us a little bit more than $5 in the mail, go to whiskeytainment.com and come hang out with us in Franklin, Tennessee, March 9th through 12th, 2023. It's going to be a blast. We're going to have a great time. We're going to make some memories and we're going to drink some whiskey. That's going to do it for this week on the podcast. Grease, we don't know Jack.
But we'll drink it, baby.